So because we all don't know, I think the beautiful thing about free will is that everybody's journey is their own. And you are so well meaning. I hear your heart. I definitely do. And I truly do understand. I have nothing against the Bible, Jesus, getting baptized, saved, nothing against any of that. The only thing that made me kind of was that's not what he's practicing. My only head tilt on the whole thing. Like everything else I get, but maybe have some sisters from his church or his religion to come and do whatever they do for end of life, because that's what he's comfortable in. I would hate for anybody at the end of life and that's why I was asking the question, to just be so fearful that they're grasping at anything and they're like, oh, that sounds good. Let me just, whatever. I don't want to say give my life to Christ because I don't want to seem like I'm coming against that religion, but I would hate for anybody to feel so pressured or so fearful during that transition that they just grasp at anything, you know?
Right. Yeah, yeah. That's basically they're just like last hope, so
Right. Right. So I don't know.
no. It was just out of my good heart. I'm not trying to, like I
Yeah.
said, my it's not, I'm not trying to force anything on him. At least that's how see it in my way. I'm just trying to make sure he's gonna get to where he needs to be,
Yeah.
after he
Yeah.
transitions. But it's gonna be his choice anyways. I don't know. But in my main thing was to pray for him for healing. That's
Hmm.
what I really wanted to do.
Yeah. Now that I can understand. And I wasn't laughing at the fact earlier. I wasn't laughing at the fact like, oh, that's never going to work because I do believe in faith. I do believe in the unseen and I do believe in miracles and all of that. But it was just, I think I was more so surprised or shocked at the amount of faith given, the
The
condition.
circumstances,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But I mean, we hear the Bible parables and all of that, and miracles happen. So I'm not saying that he's beyond that. I was just, I don't know. Like you believe your roots are deep, girl. I love that.
No, but I get where you're coming from at the same time, trust me.
You are steady. But, all that being said, obviously, sending the best to him while he transitions and, makes that journey. But also for the people he is, gonna have still left here because having to deal with everyday life while grieving, which I mean, we kind of talked about that before, but we can kind of go into it because we didn't really put a lot of that out. But dealing with grief while having to still manage daily life is nearly impossible.
And especially for someone who is doing it all on their own pretty much.
Right. And not knowing how that is going to affect them mentally, physically, all the things. All
Everything.
yeah. So definitely praying for y'all to have some strength and encouragement and support for each other. All of the good things, good energy, high vibes, all of that. I always think though, this is going back to me. I always think that I would like to like celebrate during my transition. Have you ever watched a documentary like a euthanasia? Euthanasia is when you can voluntarily
I know.
end your
Who
life,
would do
right?
that? I would never. I can't.
Well, if and I'm not speaking anyway, I'm just going to speak generally. If the pain was so great and there was literally no hope and staying day by day was literally hell, I could see somebody choosing that option, right? My point in saying that was what the hell was I saying? Go on with that euthanasia. I don't even freaking know. It'll come
You were
back.
saying something about yourself. I thought you were going to say you would choose that.